Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, and I'll be live tonight. No phone call broadcast because of Memorial Day. I'll be glad when all these holidays are over. It gets in the way of what I need to do. All right, now, I have a question. I am not an electrical kind of guy. I'm a mechanical kind of guy. I can build things or put things together or take things apart or destroy them or whatever. But I've never been much with circuits and testing and all of that. But I watched an episode of UFO Hunters where they had an object kind of like this, except of course it was pointed on one end, and the thing had silver in it. And when they put it in the safe in a hotel in Las Vegas, it wiped the batteries, the safe out. They had to drill the safe open to get the door to open. And they subjected this thing to analysis, chemically and otherwise, and found out it was a perfect superconductor with 4% silver in it. And they said if you were to sprinkle silver on aluminum, you would have a superconductor. So I would like to know I would presume that in a small solar cell that you could charge your iPad with, your iPhone, if you sprinkled silver on this and had a way on the edges that would be presumably aluminum, they said in this episode that you would have no resistance and more power flow, as I understand it. I could be wrong in my understanding of this. But my question is, if you took silver powder, laboratory grade, and sprinkled on the edges of your solar cell, would you get more power output? So if anybody can answer that question, who is electrically, chemically, or metallurgically qualified, I'd like an answer, because I looked at some small charging solar cells in eBay that you can charge like this iPad or an iPhone. And what would happen if you took powdered silver, sprinkled on the solar cell, maybe with crazy glue around it, and you would, take a chance in destroying the cell, maybe, I don't know. Would you get more output? And the other thing is that what I read on superconductors is it creates a current without any wiring. So would this be like a perfect free energy device with what came from, and they're saying in this episode, this object that was ejected from a UFO in Colorado, would this be a free energy object? Because it wiped out the batteries not once, not twice, but 3 times in a safe in a hotel in Las Vegas, because it was stored in the safe. So if someone could answer that question, or tell me how I could test this if I get a voltmeter, and I'll find out how to use a voltmeter. I've never used one. Powdered silver is about $16. I'm willing to buy a solar cell in July and sacrifice it if need be and test it out, maybe by having it power a rechargeable battery to see if this would work and would you get more power output. And the other question is, could you charge a battery without connecting it to the battery? Just having the battery next to the solar cell, would this thing produce power through the air? So that's my question. It may be a weird question. It may be a stupid question. I don't know. But it made me wonder if all this wiring could be avoided if a thing like this is conducting current, because this thing was emitting current. They tested it. They put it in a container with dental x-rays, and it exposed the x-rays. And it looked like the part that they exposed, the 2 pieces of x-ray, on the bottom of it was a terminal, like you see on a rechargeable battery or a car battery. There were 2 dots next to each other, and they looked like that was where it was emitting the charge. So let me know, and I'm most curious about this. This is just some idea that I had. Now, I've done enough mechanical work on computers to have a pretty good idea how current flows and all that, but I've never been an electrical guy. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great day. Stay warm, dry, wet, or cool, as the case may be. And by the way, they put the weather stripping on my door. I won a victory against the evil forces of we can't do this because it's invasive, which was stupid. And for the first time in 12 years, I slept like a log. I came home from the store, ate dinner, went to sleep, and didn't wake up once. And normally with that thing open, with exposed to the air, I was waking up every couple of hours and could not get back to sleep because I was freezing. So I slept till 5 a.m., which is why I'm up now watching UFO Hunters. All right, have a great day, and I'll catch you tonight live. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Bye-bye for now.